10 perfect fragrances for the fall. Stay tuned. What's up, fragrance family? It's your boy Neeb with Aromatics. I've got 10 fragrances that are perfect for the fall right around the corner. So I thought I'd hook you guys up. So let's get right into it. The first fragrance we're gonna talk about today is Halloween Man. Cardamom, daiquiri, black pepper, iris, and vanilla. What do I get mostly? I get the daiquiri and powdery iris. This almost gives me a cherry-like vibe, and it smells really good. Definitely gets compliments. So number one was Halloween Man Shot. Number two spot deserves its place, rightfully so, and this is Valentino UOMO. Beautiful notes of hazelnut, chocolate, and roasted coffee beans with some leather and cedar at the base. What do I get? This is a super nutty, beautiful fall time fragrance. This will garner compliments, but you have to make sure that you really like to smell nutty. At the number three spot is actually a 2-for-1, and this is called Mandarina Duck Black and Mandarina Duck Black Extreme. These are pretty much the same thing, guys. This was actually discontinued, and this is what you'll be able to find. It's relatively cheap. We've got notes of tangerine, pepper, tonka bean, sandalwood, and vanilla. What do I get? Powdery orange type of fragrance, tangerine at the top with the bergamot, and then we have the African orange flower, and also at the base that vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So pretty creamy, pretty powdery, and it's a bit orange smelling. So perfect for the fall time, Mandarina Duck Black. 3 is a Prada Luna Rossa fragrance, and it's Carbon. This is a nice alternative to Dior Sauvage. It's got notes like lavender, bergamot, pepper, metallic notes, ambroxan, and believe it or not, coal. Does it smell like coal? No, not really. It actually smells like lavender and ambergris. It's a really refreshing take on the blue ambroxan DNA, and I think it definitely deserves its spot in this list. Prada Luna Rossa, Carbon. Next fragrance has rumored to be discontinued or is going to be discontinued, so I would highly suggest you go ahead and get your hands on this fragrance because I think this is actually the best one of the line from also the Prada Luna Rossa line, and this is Black. Beautiful notes of angelica, patchouli, coumarin, aka tonka bean, amber, and musk. This smells very gentlemanly, and this is a fancy smelling fragrance that's perfect for the fall time. Almost has like this pencil shavings type of scent. If that interests you, then definitely get your hands on Prada Luna Rossa Black. This isn't one that you're gonna regret. Also performs very well. And the next fragrance on this list comes from the house of Versace, and this is Versace Dylan Blue. Blue fragrance that does its twist on the almost Dior Sauvage-like vibe. However, I find this to actually be better. It has more character. You've got fig at the top, ambroxan, peppers, and some violet with musk, incense, tonka bean, and saffron. This is definitely sexier than Dior Sauvage, and performance on my skin is actually pretty damn good. This has garnered me a lot of compliments, and this is one that will forever stay in my rotation and has always been in my rotation. So if you're interested in getting a awesome smelling fragrance for this fall time that's gonna last and really suit many occasions, then Versace Dylan Blue. Next fragrance on this list comes from the house of AZZARO, and it's one of many flankers, and it's AZZARO Wanted by Night. Don't get this mistaken with the Most Wanted or Wanted. This one is a little bit different, and I find that it's perfect for this specific time of season because we're transitioning into the cooler weather, whereas the Most Wanted will probably suit a little bit more of the winter time. This will cut through those days where it's just slightly warm. This is beautiful, guys. You got notes of cinnamon, fruity notes, cumin, incense, vanilla, tobacco, and leather. And that's pretty much accurate as far as what I get. Cinnamon, fruity notes, you will see the cumin note listed there, but nothing of body odor whatsoever. This is actually pretty sexy of a fragrance, Wanted by Night. Down to the last 3, and this next fragrance I actually really enjoy out of all of these, and this comes from the house of EMPORIO Armani. This also spawned a lot of flankers and a lot of inspiration for other brands, including the AZZARO Wanted line, and this is EMPORIO Armani's Stronger With You. This is the one that started it all, guys. The beautiful chestnut fragrances. This is perfect for the fall time. Very sexy chestnut. We got rum at the opening, some LMI, which is a resin, lavender, Davana, vanilla, and honestly, I can really pick up almost everything. This is not too boozy. It's more heavy on the vanilla and chestnut, a little bit on that lavender as well, but this is a gorgeous fragrance. Don't neglect the one that started it all, EMPORIO's stronger with you. The number 2 spot is a fragrance from the house of Givenchy, which also has a lot of flankers in this line, and it's from the Gentleman line, and this is the original EDT. Gentleman Givenchy EDT. This is fantastic, guys. This was reformulated in 2017, and honestly, this was a definite upgrade from the original. The original was not something I could wear. It was very divisive, and it just didn't suit many occasions for me. This, however, is very sexy and very versatile. Of all of them, this does have the edge of versatility, obviously, other than the sport one or the white one. That's more of the summer line. This one has notes of pear, iris, lavender, leather, vanilla. So if you're familiar with something like Dior Homme Intense or Dior Homme Parfum, this trickles in that realm, does that lipsticky iris, very powdery, very sexy, and so perfect for the fall time. Gentleman's Givenchy. If you got your nose on this before and you didn't quite enjoy it, I suggest you go and get your nose on it again because it was relaunched. And the last one on this list comes from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and this is YSL's L'HOMME Ultime. Don't sleep on Ultime. Don't sleep on it, guys. This is a signature sexy rose fragrance. It does everything that the YSL lineup does, but it surrounds its entire notes around that rose. Very beautiful and versatile rose, very sexy, masculine. You got ginger, you got grapefruit, cardamom, rose, cedar, vetiver. This is such a sexy fragrance, guys, and it's perfect for the fall time. Don't sleep on YSL Ultime. This is definitely backup bottle worthy, and if you're a rose fragrance connoisseur, then you absolutely must get your hands on YSL's L'HOMME Ultime. That was 10 fragrance, guys. This was really fun. Expect to see more. I hope you enjoyed watching this video half as much as I did making it for you guys. Peace.